paddled out, the wind wasn't coming in my face 20 miles an hour with whitecaps. So that little point of white in the center is where I gotta get to. What is that, 2.5 miles? I very rarely video blog or vlog or whatever you call it, but this is almost too weird. I literally paddled out about an hour ago. I don't know, 2.5 miles or so from my point of destination out to an area I call the shallows, because it tends to be extremely shallow here, and some cool hangout spots to just sort of feel the deal of the day. So it's a nice place in the very middle of Lake Allatoona. It has an island sometimes. Mostly it's just a isthmus or a peninsula or whatever you're going to call this. So it's funny, it's a cool place to come hang. And on my way out, it couldn't have been a clearer, more beautiful lake. It was glass. And just drinking a bottle of water and just hanging out for a second. I'm literally getting chopped, some whitecaps, and about 20-mile-an-hour gusts in my face all the way back to my point of origin, which is that little white spot way down there, which is approximately 2.5 miles from what I've gathered. So this ought to be a carbon fiber ready, I guess, because this is going to be a core contracting, dig deeper sort of situation. I might have to check back in a little while. And if you're wondering how I'm managing to run video with a potential of, liquidization of my electronics while I'm out, typically when I go out on long runs, I have a really cool Pelican case for such emergencies, and it's great for GPS tracking other things if you were to get lost or something, but it's really held up nicely. It's got an earphone jack if you want to jam out, and it's a great addition to any paddleboard, especially if you're going to be out for a long time. So yeah, this ought to be interesting. Kind of ironic. I guess that's not really irony. It's kind of annoying. Murphy's Law would be a good way to say it. So I guess we'll be digging deeper on the way back, because I was looking for a gravy train ride home, and it's full chop all the way. So here we are, October, mid-October almost. Probably, I don't know, 58, 56 degree water. Heading into the chop from the shallows back. This ought to be a workout. Well, this is what you wanted when you bought these things, right? Core cardio workout. So that's what we're doing. As a side note, look at these awesome feet. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's do it, people. I'll check back in when it takes me 1 hour to get to here, and another hour to get to there, and another hour to get to there, and then finally the 4th hour will be over there on that white beach. Not that white beach, mind you, the other white beach, farther away. Reporting from the shallows, this is your favorite WaterBlogged blogger, WaterBlogged blogger, attempt at blogging. So here we go. Let's deck this out. Dig deeper. Is that copyrighted? Pretty awesome. Yep. Gorgeous water when I left. Wind in my face, chop now. Terrific. Alright, we're about halfway. Well, I don't know if this is halfway or not. Pretty damn far. There's our earlier cliff. I'm literally holding on to a rock with my foot right now because I don't even want to call it a current. It's just wind mixed with chop pushing me back. I don't want to undo everything I did from over there where the sailboats are now. So, yeah, we're pushing right along at, I don't know, 14, I don't know what it is, probably 1 mile an hour at this point. Yeah, it was about a 20-minute haul right there. Just wind alone, taking away every piece of work I'd done. But this is kind of a cool spot over here. It's a bunch of rocks. Gotta kind of be careful because it's shallow. There's some spooky stuff up in the woods. Some old abandoned buses and stuff. Maybe I can get a little closer when we go take a look. Looks kind of like some old hobo stuff or something. I don't know. There's all sorts of weird stuff like that out here. Used to be a town in this very area. When they filled the lake, I don't know, something spooky was bound to happen. So, cling to a rock. Let's get closer to the spooky. Signing out, WaterBlogged Logged. Yeah, I'm not going to go ashore. I don't have any Tevas or flip-flops or anything, but I don't know if you can see the old abandoned bus or jalopy or something up in the hill. There's actually a mattress in there, which is even spookier. Maybe one day we'll go forth and get a little closer and check it out. Pretty cool stuff though. You find all kinds of weird stuff when you're taking it slow and kind of watching the shoreline. Looks like a piece of a dock over there or something. Pretty cool world when you take a second and paddle around a little bit instead of going by 60 miles an hour. Another cool little spot to put a foot anchor down. That's a foot anchor. In this kind of wind, and I just about have to. I don't want to hit a fin on anything, especially this sort of material here. But what we've got is a cool rock formation, little fall colors starting to show, and you know, the realization that lake levels change pretty dramatically. You can see the different areas, layering, whatever you want to call it, the lake as it changes its depth pretty constantly. As you can see, I let go of my foot anchor, how fast we're going. It's pretty brutal wind-wise, I'll be honest with you. Nice day though. Can't argue with that. I think Pooh would have something to say about this along the blustery lines. Try to find another foot anchor here for a minute. I'd like to get in and cool down my muscles a little bit. That 50-degree water does magic. So, yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Fall is arriving, and we are paddling it out. And we're being drawn out in the middle of nowhere again. So I'm going to conclude for a moment. We'll just enjoy the rustling of the leaves. Beautiful fall day. Great day for a paddle. No more foot anchor. We are free and there goes our foot anchor. We're cruising. Undoing everything we just accomplished. I could probably sit here like this for 10 minutes and be right back to where I was over there by the sailboats. Yeah. Good times. Well, everything chilled right out. And we made it somehow. Calm waters, sore muscles. 50-degree water fixes everything. But here we are, back in our sunny little cove. With our lovely friends the crows.